Digital Asset King is back with another one. We're going to be sharing with you move number 2 in understanding how to generate a passive income, leveraging digital assets. You know, that's my passion and purpose, is to really help you understand on how to start generating a passive income, leveraging digital assets, not having to worry about any of the tech difficulties. That has definitely been, I want to say, my claim to fame is understanding on how to really understand the tech stuff and make it easy for everyone to be able to implement, that way they can get up and running with ease. So I'm gonna hop right into it. I just want to share with you in today's video, part 2 really, because we already covered move number 1, which is having the right vehicle, right? Like I said, there's 3 moves to passive income, and in this series here, I've been talking about the 3 moves to daily pay. So we're going to dive right into that and get into move number 2, okay? And move number 2, we're going to be talking about automations in the marketing system. I like to call it the engine, right? It's the engine that really makes it all work. And again, this is where I have really been diving into for quite some time, is understanding on how to put all the really easy, so it's no longer an issue. So I want to talk to you about that, what that really looks like, okay? So we're going to be talking about the digital marketing and this automation. That's really the biggest component of it at the end of the day, is the number one way to make massive profits this year. So I just want to just share with you what that really looks like. I'm really good at understanding how to put the automations in place. And it's really, we hear funnels and pages and systems, things of this nature, but the biggest component is really having optimal automation. When you have optimal automation, you're going to discover how to really grow your online business, right, in a way where it's running for you 24 hours a day and doing a lot of the heavy lifting. So that way you don't have to, I like to call it, focus on the right or the highest IPAs, which is income producing activities. So I was able to do this for Kim. She had a vehicle. Sometimes people have vehicles. And when I say vehicle, that means opportunity. Whatever it is that you're selling, service, opportunity, product, service. This is what I like to call as the vehicle, because there's multiple vehicles that can help a person in the marketplace. But then it's about how do you do the heavy lifting to let that vehicle, if you will, right? That's the solution. Automate a lot of that heavy process. So she was in the travel industry. I help her do that too as well. And that's what I want to share with you, is really about putting the automations in place. So that way she could just focus on helping people enjoy, understanding how to build a travel business and generate a passive income through travel. But most importantly, just focus on sharing that message. If she wasn't techie. I deal with a lot of people that's not techie. I just deal with another gentleman as well, just not techie, right? I understand that. So that's the biggest component I want to share with you, because the automations is a tech component, but I want to share with you specifically, once you're able to put your digital asset system in place, these are the main components I look at, part of automations that make it all work. So I just want to take you through that, give you the snapshot, if you will. So that way you don't have to worry about any of those tech components, because they're already built into like a snapshot, or at least knowing what should be inside of that. So let's first talk about the first thing in that snapshot is strategizing, having the right strategy, right? So that way you know what do you want automated. That's the biggest thing. What do you want to automate to make your life a little bit easier? And those are things you want to focus on. I always like to say, build your life around lifestyle, make your business around your lifestyle, versus building your lifestyle around your business. That's key. So you can do that with automations. Once you know exactly how it is you want to spend your time, you can strategize around that. Then once you have people coming in, it's about having a nurturing process. Everything, no matter what it is we're selling, we must nurture our leads and customers, have multiple touch points, and be able to provide value along their customer journey. So that's key. And that's what automations allows you to do. It allows you to nurture the process and nurture your customers and lead to where you're able to build that know, like, and trust factor. And then we're already just speaking about this. Once you have the nurturing process in place, then you can automate it, right? Just figuring out how to automate that process. Again, what's the biggest factors to help lift that heavy burden off of your shoulder, so that way you can just focus on what it is that you're most important, right? It's most important to you, most important in the business, what really moves the needle, as we should say. Next, you want to be able to promote. Right? Understand how to get information out there, your content out there. I always like to say that's the last piece of the 3 moves, is putting fuel to your engine. Knowing what that's, whether it's paid advertising or free advertising, either way, it's just knowing how to promote and getting the right message out there to attract your perfect customer. That's the next thing. And then you'll be able to scale if that's what you so choose to want to do. Some people are content just having a steady cash flow. Some people want to be able to scale to 6 and 7 figures with their business. But as long as you have these elements in place, you're able to do that now because you have a system and process in place, which allows you to be able to help more people. Right? That's the key thing here, is be able to help more people. It's the reason I put my system in place, because you only can do so much with one individual at a time. So with these systems, automation, the funnels and your marketing messages being able to be automated, you can help more people now because you can streamline that process. And then optimize. Obviously there's things where it needs to become better. You can see it because what you're measuring, or I forgot the saying sometime, what is it? What you're measuring, it'll come to me. I just lost it. But what you can't measure, you can't grow, basically, right? So this is where you're able to optimize now, because you can see what is happening inside your system and your process that needs to have the optimal growth, that needs to be tweaked or fixed or improved, right? So you can do that when you have a system in place, because you can see your numbers, which goes to the last one, which is track. You can track your improvement, you can track your results. And these are the things I like to say. Once you have a complete digital asset system, it helps you run fully more optimized, right? To a way to where now, again, it just frees up your time. That's the biggest thing. This is what happened with Phil. He wasn't techie at all. He was able to put in a snapshot, if you will, leveraging a digital asset system. And it's for everyone who's not techie, just kind of hear his results. So hear a little bit of what his thought process was, because anyone can actually do this, even if you're not tech savvy.
If you are someone who is not super tech savvy, who doesn't have the official marketing training, marketing background, copywriting, graphic design, there's a lot that goes into creating and organizing, systemizing, and structuring a digital asset to be put out there for people to digest.
And yes, that is. There's a lot to put into place, but once you understand, you can see there's a lot involved with that snapshot. Once you understand on how to really leverage the automations, the cool thing is once the automations are in place, you don't have to worry about them again, right? Again, that's what I really like about it, is there's a lot of strategizing things in that nature, but once it's in place, all you have to do is focus on just promoting your information, helping more people, right? Discover a simple way to put these techniques that anyone can use without having to be an expert. That's why I want to share with you behind the scenes. Again, in video one, I share with you a vehicle, or the right way to choose a vehicle, should I say. There's a lot of people who come to me, sometimes they might have a vehicle or opportunity. Sometimes they don't. Either way, it's okay. The process of what you need to do around that opportunity or service, or how you're helping someone with a digital product or service, is pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same. It's just a matter of making sure that you can deliver, or your product or service can deliver on that result that it's saying that it can do. Right? Once you can do that, it's about optimizing or systems to automate the process. Right? That's what we're looking for. So let me just give you some ideas of the solutions that you can anticipate, right, when you're able to put this system in place. Number one is freedom. That was the main reason I did this, is to get freedom, spend more time with my daughter, buy my freedom back. Adds a little bit more credibility to you as well, because of that freedom and being able to do the thing that you need to be able to do. You can show that you have that value that you can impart into other people as well. But it allows you to also make money 24/7. Right, 24/7, because there's systems in place. It's affordable to create. It's really not that hard. Tech is really not expensive. It's just understanding how to put some of the pieces together. Semi-passive, right? Kind of depending on how much traffic and how much fuel you have going to it. It is definitely semi-passive. There's really no risk. It's just really time involved. But there's no risk to understanding how to put your own digital asset system and solution together, right? There's no shipping involved. That's another reason I love digital assets. The deliverable is pretty straightforward. Once it's created, you can deliver it over and over and over again. No inventory. You don't have to really keep anything inside of your garage or anything of that nature. And you can build around support, right? Build around support of helping other individuals, but simply because that's what you can spend most of your time on, is really helping your client or your person, whatever it is that you're selling, get the result, right? You can spend most of your time there. 70% of people are learning from home right now, right? the pandemic, it changes the way that we actually receive information. Even right now, we're looking at this probably on a video, probably at your house or on your phone, somewhere in the comfort of your own space. So right now, we're able to receive information in e-learning space at a higher rate like never before. It does not expire. That's what I love about information. As long as it's in like a booming industry or something that's very niched, never really expires. People always really need that information. And one of the things I love is you can build a legacy, right? I've called something called my family legacy keys, the shit that wasn't passed down to us. And that's something I share a little bit more in depth, but it talks about how to leave a legacy. And I have a whole program and signature program around that. But that's one of my things I love about digital assets is something that can be passed down. There's no interruption, just because as long as you have internet, you can always get access to it, and you can build it one time and it lasts forever. So these are just a lot of solutions that you can look forward to when you have a digital asset in place, right? And it's working for you. So are you ready? Are you ready to start your own 6-figure automated digital asset business? Well, I want to share with you on how you can get that going, how you can get that in place where you don't have to worry about the tech, right? Don't have to worry about the tech, and the results that you can anticipate, again, is life-changing, right? They're making life-changing results, income that can potentially help you be able to quit your job if that's what you so choose. That was one of my desires, really, was how can I create more passive income where I didn't have to really trade out of my time for money. Debt management, really, so no more stress-free, because this is what I was like about passive income is when you have enough digital assets, right? We have multiple bills, multiple expenses, but once you have enough passive income coming in, it relieves the stress of the monetary things that we need, because you have enough income coming in. I like to say I like to have one asset for every bill that I have, right? And you can do that with digital assets. And like I say, you can get to spoil yourself and your family. So these are things that I desired. Hopefully you desire some of these same things, but digital assets allows you to be able to do that. So I want to share with you on how this actually helped her be able to automate her income as well and take it to another level, even while she was dealing with some issues in her own personal life. But digital assets and systems still allow her that freedom to really do the things that she desired.
But what is so exciting about this blueprint, guys, is just the details within it. You know, I have spent countless of dollars on products and programs and to assist me with digital marketing, but it was always missing something. You had to pay monthly, you had to pay more, and it never gave you everything. I was able to see the passive income here, and what it does is basically it's automated. So it allows you to truly experience passive income on another level.
Super cool, automated. That's the biggest thing what you look at. Is automation is the key to really making it happen. So I just want to share with you in this video, a little bit shorter, because inside of what I'm going to be doing in the next few videos coming up is take you more in depth of what does it look like inside the system. If you don't know what a capture page is, or maybe what a thank you page is, maybe some of the autoresponders, email sequences, things of this nature. Then some of the moving parts behind the scenes is where we'll dive into some more trainings and things of that nature. But I did want to point out to you the biggest component of move number 2 was the engine, right? The engine, the marketing system is what makes all of the difference. So what you want to do right now is just think about, do you have an engine in place? What does your engine look like, right? Is it automated? Is it helping you really lift up the heavy pieces in your business where all you have to do is focus on just, I like to call them the highest income producing activities, which is just serving your clients or promoting content, you know, that main thing in your business that makes the needle move, talking to people. Do you have the right system and automations in place? If not, then what you want to do is definitely stay tuned and click the link to find out how you can take advantage of the 3 moves to passive income. Because what I'm going to be sharing with you is exactly on how you can put the right system in place, giving you also access to another vehicle if you don't have one, but also know how to position your vehicle so that way all this is starting to be automated. So that way you can focus on the next piece, which I'm going to talk about in the next video. What is this added fuel? Understanding how to start marketing and promoting your solution, whether it's with organic content or with paid content. So do that right now. Just click the link right below this video or in the description. Go ahead and take action where you can actually apply to join us in the next upcoming masterclass. Where I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 moves to passive income. We're showing you how to put all 3 of these moves together. Okay, so do that right now. Click the link below this video. I look forward to seeing you on the next video, and we'll be talking to you soon. Peace. We just finished up video number 3, where we're sharing with you exactly on the 3 moves to passive income and how you can leverage these in the digital asset space. Super excited to be able to help you understand on how to create a passive income leveraging digital assets. So again, to get more information and to join us in our upcoming masterclass, just click the link, or you can always visit me at paywithshawn.com to see how I can help you directly start earning passive income leveraging digital assets. Talk to you soon.